Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do? Grow within. We gonna grow, honey. We gonna grow. We gonna grow. 'Cause I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. The angels in heaven done signed my name. I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. The angels in heaven done signed my name. See, look, what happened is for real, you doing right, you doing good, you doing fine. Here come somebody, and they set you off and make you go there, and then, God, see, I was doing good, I was doing fine. They just had to come say that. They just had to come do that. They just had to come and remind me about it. They'll even remind you of some old stuff. Remember when you did such and such? Remember when we, just bring up some old stuff. Can't move forward because misery loves company. Here's to misery. No, here's to grow. Misery, no. It's time to grow. Woe is not you, grow is you. You are born to be alive. You are not your circumstances. You are not your circumstances. You are greater than. The greater than symbol, remember that? You are greater than. That's what you are. You are greater than that around you. But what you got to do is be the change to change that around you. I see you over there, beautiful Netherlands. Keep growing in the Netherlands. I see you. Keep on rising up. Linking up, locking up. That's what we doing. We working through it. We working through it here on this working through it, Wednesday. Work through it Wednesday. Yeah, we're going to work through it. We're going to work over. We're going to get over. We're going to come up. We on the come up. We on the rise. See, because we done stooping. A person will make you go there. A person will make you stoop all the way down to their level just to prove that they was right. But see, prove them wrong, honey. Turn for greatness. Turn around. Turn for a better way. Look. See, I'm over here at the lighthouse. And constantly, you hear the highway of life. Constantly. And it really is a beautiful thing, the highway of life. When it flows the way it's supposed to flow, when ain't nobody out there trying to get over on somebody, when ain't nobody walking around peeping in people's windows. I'm trying to see what they doing out there. There's always something. See, it's always busy over here at the lighthouse. And I don't even, always doing something all around here, working all around. And I'm telling you, honey, to God be the glory for the whole growth story. Because even if I did watch TV, I couldn't even watch TV in peace because there's always something going on around here. And then you got the mowing, don't let me, wait a minute, the trucks out there, because see, they'll be doing that in any minute. That's getting ready to jump off. Because it's about 6, 7, 8 little bitty yards, and they constantly cutting them. With a riding lawnmower, constantly cutting. That's okay. They mowing, sowing, and growing on the outside. I'm mowing, sowing, and growing on the inside, and trying to find peace. All last year, it was all last year. And my daughter told me, she said, Mom, I used to wonder why you would leave the house and go record your podcast, because I had to. I couldn't have no peace. Number one, that cat was here. And then, these people, steady around here, him next door. I had to go find peace, honey. I had to go to the wilderness. And sometimes that's what you have to do. Give peace a chance. Honey, you have to turn from the foolishness. See, because I can be over here, get all caught up in it, running outside. Why you doing it? Wait, why y'all up in the ladder looking in the window? Why you doing that? What is wrong with you? Just snap, crackling, popping on people all day long. I could do that all day. Coming over here, do you got ice, milk, butter? Look here, the grocery store right over there. Why don't you walk over? Now, see what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something better. You know, I ain't gonna send no more flowers over there. I'm just gonna buy a grocery card and drop that in the mailbox, and then maybe, and let that be. You got a shopping cart for the grocery store. See, I'm telling you, when I see a need, I sow a seed. So, I could make it. You got to turn the negative into a positive. See, because negative times negative equals negative. Negative and negative is negative. It's just negative. But see, we got to put some positive. Throw some positive in there. Watch that. Just negative time. I'm serious. Negative time positive. Just throw that in there. Throw some positive in there and see what'll happen. You see the ripple is headed towards your way. It's coming towards you. It's coming. You know it is. It's a ripple. But see what you got to do. You got to turn it for a positive spin. You got to put some love in it. They done warned you, don't come over. Don't you do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But see what you got to do. You got to put some love in it. We just coming to bring some love. That's it. Just want to bring some love. Just sow some love your way. Just sow the seeds of love everywhere. Keep smiling a beautiful smile of faith. Let your light shine so that the light can shine out from you. Your light is within. Let it shine out. Your light is within, and they see the light on the outside because they see your smile. Your smile is the indicator of the light that's on the inside. Your the smile turned upside down, that's the indicator of what's on the inside. You feeling some anger. You feeling some kind of way. Look, don't let that show. Don't let that set your pace, honey, because see, that's going to keep on following you. Frowned all up, grouchy, mad, angry, upset. Think about what they did. That's gonna fester like a sore. Pour some sod on top of it, some love, the sod you got from God. Take that rain and grow, honey. That's just rain. That's all it is. And into each life, some rain gonna fall. It's just the way of life. It's the way people are. People will come at you crazy. Just see what you gonna do. Just say, just say something. Just do something. Just draw the line, because that's what people do. And the one thing you got to understand is you got to control you. You can't control nobody else's mouth. You can't control what they say. You be running around doing stuff all day, trying to keep up with what they doing, keep up with you, honey. Just go ahead. Let's keep it moving. We're going to keep it growing. I'm telling you, we're going to keep it growing. And I'm telling you right now, honey, it's like, that thing pain last night almost brought me to tears. But honey, that thing pain ain't gonna get over me. I went to sleep. I didn't take nothing because I ain't even got nothing around. I'm trying to see what I got. This is some allergy relief. That's it. I had bought some allergy pills. I ain't even took them yet because I had a little allergy. Seemed like an allergy flare up. And so that thing pain almost brought me to tears last night. But mind over anything, mind over pain. How do you think our ancestors got through, honey? They got through. So I went to sleep over that thing pain, but this morning it felt a little better, but it's still there. Pain, shooting pain down, going down my leg, but that's okay. I rise anyway. I rise to reach my greatness in God. Woke up with my mind on the Lord. God, what are we going to do today? Where we growing? Where we headed today, Lord? How we going to sow the seeds of love? Because I'm telling you something. God is moving, honey. God is moving. Down there, they down there doing so much. You just wouldn't believe. Down there doing so much. And they got, pictures plastered all over the wall down there, and at that stove. And it's just, they were stealing hours, stealing money out the cash register, stealing product. And it's, evil's reign is not long, and as they tried to push the manager on out the store, who been there since the store was built, who loves that store, trying to do everything right, trying to do it the right way, and she see the store going downhill. Some people come in and took over, and they just running it their way. They just doing whatever they want to do, running it however way they want to run it. Well, just so happened, God fixed it. Well, he can't come back there no more. He can't even get up there. Can't make it. Can't make it in. God fixed it and dropped it right there in her lap. Now she the GM. God will turn any situation around for you. Well, we all walked out because he was stealing hours. They was doing different stuff. Took her whole paycheck, left her with $100. Took her whole paycheck. He wiped out all her hours, cleaned them out. Now he ain't got no hours. He can't make it in there. He can't come in. Car stalled in the flood. Stalled in the flood that we done had. All this flooding last week. Car stalled in the flood. He can't make it in. But you tried to push everybody else out. Doing wrongdoing. Blessings don't come that way. God is good. God is love. Follow good and good shall follow you. That's the kind of breakthrough that you want. That's what you want for you. It's a good breakthrough, not an evil breakthrough. See, what you sow, you shall reap. And look at that. Can't even get to work. Can't even come in. I had left. I had quit. We all quit. All four of us walked out because of the conditions that we were left to work up under. Him taking our hours whenever he felt like it. It took the GM over him to come in and give her check. She's sitting there crying over her money. He told her, well, it's a good thing you ain't got no bills to pay. That was his reply to her. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is the kind of thing that I'm watching. This is what God is showing me. When you stand for right, right shall follow. You got to stand for right. You got to be for what's right. Even if you have to stand alone. Thank God she didn't, because I stood with her. When he wiped out her hours, he dibbled and dabbled in mine. Honey, that's all he had to do for me. I was up. I was gone. They coming in there to work with street clothes on. I ain't know what they own, what they doing up in there. I'm not. This ain't how it's gonna go down. We're gonna do things the right way. I don't left me up in there, because it was time for them to leave. It was time for two of them to leave. The one would leave. She said, I don't feel good. I'm going too. If y'all leaving, y'all ain't leaving me up in here with them. They in here in street clothes. I don't know what they getting ready to do. Honey, I'm up. And so I left. That was it for me. And so after everybody came back, he got rolled up, different stuff. I'm telling you what happened. He got rolled up for what he did, and he said he changed. He ain't gonna do it no more. But honey, it's still some wicked this way comes, some still wicked stuff. I went back down there after everybody else went back. I was the last man standing. I said, well, I prayed over it. And I'm gonna work with her. I ain't got to work with, there and different things. And I want him to succeed. I told him that. I want you to succeed. You gotta do right. You can't be doing this and doing that. I tried to talk to him. I got kids his age. I got boys older than him. A young GM. I want to see him succeed. I want to see him make it. But you gotta do right to make it. If you want to succeed, you have to do right. Because the house of cards is going to come crumbling down. Your house is going to be made of cards, and it's going to come crumbling down. Just like I had a marriage made of cards. It was made of nothing, paper, just a paper. That piece of paper didn't mean nothing. It didn't matter to no one. It didn't matter to him. A piece of paper. For what? To say what? That I belong to who? I belong to God. Just because I married you don't mean I got to, you trying to change me and conform me and make me this and make me that because of who you seeing over here. Honey, look, let me tell you something. In this life right here, you got to stand for you. You came in this world alone, by yourself. You didn't have nothing. Somebody gave you this, say, here, this is how I want you to be, this, here, this is this. Gave you some love, showed you some love. And all along the way, here come the world at you. But the one thing that you got to do is stand for you, or you'll fall for anything. Don't fall for nothing, but fall back in love with you. You are God. God is within you. I see a girl on there. I am God. I saw on there yesterday, you know, the girl that supposedly got the cult, whatever she got. I am God. Okay, but what these young queens don't understand is they are too. You know, they are God too. And they are the author of their destiny. So if that's what they choose their destiny to be, you know, the gods on this earth, the spirit is within each one of us. That's God's spirit. We are all gods. But see, it's what we allow over us, to dominate us, to control us. And I choose nothing but the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God. Because see, we all down here having a physical experience. That God can do the same thing as that God. If that God put that God's mind to it, you could do anything that they do, that they did, that they doing. You could do it too. If you try and apply, don't steal, don't kill. Because you ain't coming up. That's ill will. You ain't coming up. God ain't looking at you. God is not impressed. It's just, look, legends. Legends live out a beautiful life. A legend is greater than their circumstances. You got to remember that. A legend is not their circumstances. They reach a level of greatness and then they keep on. They keep on growing. And when legends fall, we carry forth their legacy. Legends fall every day. And we keep growing because that's what they were here doing. So we got to grow for them. Understand? We are growing for those legends who are now ancestors. They're ancestors. We're growing for our ancestors, making the world better for tomorrow, because that's what they did when they were here. Think on a legend that you lost. They may not be famous. All legends aren't famous. I told you I went over to Africa. They didn't know who Prince was. I showed them a picture of Prince. They didn't know who he was. All legends aren't famous. But look here. He affected my life so that I went over there and told him, it's only mountains and the sea. Love will conquer if you just believe. See, I told him what he told me because his legacy matters. It means something to me. What he was here trying to do. He rose and rose and lifted up other people around him. I'm telling you, in a time where it didn't even, people frowned on it. Well, people still frown on it. In this time, he had a gay couple. I didn't even know this, but he had a gay couple that was in his band in the Revolution. But they played beautiful music. That's the only thing that mattered to me. They came together as a band and played beautiful music. And it didn't matter. None of that mattered. Love will conquer if you just believe. It's only mountains and the sea. We must rise. We are not our circumstances. We are greater than kings and queens, keepers of the dream. Do you believe? Do you believe that you can? Do you know as you grow that you will? Because I'm here to tell you, I stood there in the midst of a haunted house, evil all around me, and spoke grow. And God showed me that I'm in control. Evil has no power over me. I'm greater than. I'm greater than. I'm even greater than this 6-foot demon. See, because he ain't even at my level of greatness. I was stooping to reach his. Stoop no more. We're not stooping anymore. We rising up. And as we rise up, we linking up, locking up, bringing up people with us. Thank you, Brian Hunt, for the follow. It's time to grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. All over the world from 1 to 8 billion. From 1 to 8 billion. And a journey begins with a few small steps. You'll never begin if you don't start. You will never begin if you don't start. Take that first step. Step out on faith. Do that. Do that for me. Step out on faith. You need opportunity to knock again? Okay, let's do it again. There go opportunity. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. When love calls, you better answer. You better answer. You better answer. Because love is calling you within. Love you, kings and queens, because I do, and God do too. God is always with you. Sow love, rise, grow to greatness.